a natural selection. Give me like 12 seconds. Yeah, it's your boy, natural selection, and huh. Okay, I was just making sure it was actually streaming my screen. Anyways, it's your boy, natural selection. I thought I would do kind of a. I'm just bored, so I thought I'd do kind of like a video for, not really a video, just a stream for this game. Y'all know I love this game. Well, hopefully you do. I've never really done streams for it before, but I'll just be doing all kinds of shit. But yeah, I made my favorite character, which is the Necromancer. Oh, not really my favorite character. Oh, I hate my life. Okay, I'm sorry, my life is fucked. 90 Trika. Okay. But yeah. Okay, I'm good. What kind of shit is this? Fire weapon. What the hell? Is that just normal? What the? I'm just gonna do default, which is, yeah, just normal shit. The dialogue ballot is really loud. 7. Put it at 5 for right now because it's claptrap. I mean, like, this is claptrap.
I'll explain everything soon.
Anyways.
You're alive for a reason.
Anyways, I'm Gage the Necromancer. Let me open this up. But yeah, this is me. I use the Necrosis skin as her. Oh my fucking, I turned these off, I thought. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I decided I'd make a Borderlands 2 video because I'm super excited for Borderlands 3. Hopefully some of you know that. And I've just been wanting to play it for a long ass time and I can't. So I decided I'd play Borderlands 2 because why not? And yeah, so it looks like this is not that good. It has a matching grip, of course. It's a Malawan matches the stock. It's a Malawan stock and grip, but it doesn't work very well. Oh, I guess that is, yeah, that's the grip. And then it's pretty bad. They're always pretty bad. This is always a flat off. It has the flat off barrel, the flat off thing, which is the extended mag, which that's just like a attachment. It got the sight. I don't like it. It's terrible. They fucked up. All right, so this has a Jacob's sight and a yeah, I guess, yeah, I think that's Jacob's stock. I think the barrel, I have no clue. I don't really care, but I mean, it's all right. It's not my favorite, but I'd rather have a Hyperion. It doesn't really matter. So I put that there, and I'll put this right here. I don't need a weapon in my second spot. All I need is that sniper. Okay, anyways, go toward Klopp's house. But yeah, I just love this whole series of games. Was awesome. Oh, I went the wrong way. But yeah, this whole series of games has always been my favorite. I've just loved always playing them. My least favorite character, everyone's least favorite character, is Claptrap, of course. But yeah, I just love looting, all that kind of shit. And I like Gage quite a bit because her skills tone to mine pretty well. Like, I just love that Anarchy makes her really fucking really inaccurate, but just like the fact that she can kill most raid bosses in like 3 hits with like full stacked Anarchy, 600 Anarchy, and just be able to completely decimate every single fucking boss, which I think is nice. She has some pretty good survivability as well. I like her. Shotguns are the best for her, but I mean, I use the Unkempt Herald for everyone. I also do quite a bit of farming in this game. I don't know everything that there is to know. Like, I've played this game for a long ass time, not just on PS4. I recently got it on PS4 a couple weeks ago. Not weeks, like months ago. I got it on PS4. Die clappy. I love that shit. I'm happy. Oh man. There's gonna be like some background rumbling. I'm sorry. My mom's boyfriend has his computer turned on, and for some reason the sound is coming through it. It's kind of annoying, but it's whatever.
Sorry about the mess. Everything checked out. He's out here. Bandits, bolt hunters, claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my
But yeah.
members make this by default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Now, the creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this cooling log named Knuckletrack. Kills
Everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a gun in the cabinet for murder. And here, oh, you're safe. Comes in, slides around the boy, jumps, grabs the man upside down, takes out his eyeball, yeet. This is always the most boring part of the game, but I go to do shit to get XP, so yeah. Basically this pistol, unless it's very rare. Yeah, no. I'll keep it just in case I decide to anarchy with the last raid boss with it. But I mean, the warrior is
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great. I've been waiting for a mighty bolt hunter to help me reach sanctuary. I will be your wife.
But yeah. So anyways, I in this video kind of wanted to talk about my Borderlands 3 impressions, expectations of how good or bad it will be. Hopefully it'll be good. Once again. But yeah, like I was saying, I just wanted to talk about my Borderlands 3 expectations and impressions. Hopefully it's be coming out next year, but of course none of us have any idea when it's coming out, and it's kind of good because nobody really, for a while, everyone got super excited. Wait, what the hell? I never noticed this before. Everyone was super excited about Borderlands 2 when it first came out, and it wasn't overhyped or anything like that, but it was hyped enough, and that's nice. I like that it was how much it was hyped. It makes everyone feel good. Here, let me. Okay, what I always like to do is you go to Digistruck Peak, and you talk to her, and she'll be like, "Come over here." You turn that mission in, and you get so much XP. Like I could probably level up 2 times, so I'll be level 2 by the time I leave. She'll say, "Come to her."
Please follow the smell of vomit and tears so we may talk face to face. As the vomit was mine, I recommend this.
This gate represents a test of intellect. Are you clever enough to uncover the secret?
Secret way to open it.
Press this button.
Congratulations, you are now a genius by Pandoran standards.
Now you go over there and you talk to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, blah 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 blah," and you're good. And then yeah, I'll come back here later, 100%. You see, I leveled up. How many times do you think I leveled up? Level 3, 2 levels. I leveled up just from talking to her, doing that.
Not to read into that.
It's pretty nice. Anyways,
Trials you see before you. If you succeed, you'll be
and
ready
usually
for Pandora.
you can open up some of the boxes, and there'll be guns in them. And if you grab the guns out of them,
Nacho cheese. It's been an eventful year. Anyway, off with you.
yeah. But anyways, if you open up some of the boxes, it'll give you some stuff. Like here, I'll go to this gun cabinet right now, and it'll be level 34 stuff, like this sniper. It's a pretty nice sniper, shotgun and shit. And you can buy that shit for. One second. Sorry. What was I saying? But yeah, sometimes there's weapons in here that you can sell for money and stuff like that. That's always fun. Anyways, back to where I was. Claptrap's place. And you see, I leveled up to level 3, so I'll be level 5 soon. Probably by the time I fight Knuckle Dragger, so that'll be nice. Yeah. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this.
Even though Knuckle Dragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will fight and frostbite the bomb.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
I hear bully on! Sick of minion! Protect me, Squire! Let's go! We'll get
Yeah.
my back.
I've played this game about 80 times now on PS4. This is not my only save. I have about 80 of them, and I've only played this game for a couple months. On here, on PC, man, I'm telling you, I have probably 10 of each character, and it's pretty cool. I liked leveling people up to level 72 and doing all the UVHM kind of shit and loot hunt stuff, all that kind of stuff. But anyways,
Funny little robots come
I was talking about Borderlands 3 before my mom started talking to me. Borderlands 3 is a game that I've been wanting to play ever since I heard that it was coming out. But back when we heard it was coming out, that's when we got the pre-sequel, which is fine. And then another time that we thought it was coming out was the time when Battleborn came out. Which, I mean, was fine. I didn't really play Battleborn. I thought it was going to be kind of dumb. Because I bought Overwatch, though. And Battleborn, I felt, was, like, a little bit more hyped than... I mean, Overwatch was super hyped. But games that are, in my opinion, are overhyped, like all the COD games, get bad quick. Like, the new Spider-Man game was good, and it was the right level of hype. Like, everyone wanted to play it back when they heard about it at E3. But when everybody heard about it in E3, we just heard about it, and we're like, oh shit, well, that's something going to be cool. And it was, like, there weren't that many commercials for it, but there were all kinds of videos about it and all that kind of stuff. And you didn't see everywhere on the fucking world. Like, whenever a new COD game comes out, though, you'll look, and you'll be like, oh shit. You'll be like, oh shit, a new COD game's coming out. And you'll just see Black Ops 4 everywhere. Buy now, buy now. And that... Oh, shut the fuck up, Claptrap. Alright, anyways, that's, in my opinion, is more hyped than just having a game and talking about it and then kind of hinting at it a little bit. Rather than putting it everywhere. Like, I'm at school, and everything I see, like, on my teacher's computers even, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 4, we're gonna play Black Ops 4, all this shit. I'm like, if it's garbage, you know why it's gonna be garbage. But Borderlands 3, everyone talks about it. Everybody that's a Borderlands fan talks about it. They talk about, oh man, I'm so excited for Borderlands 3, it's gonna be litty, dude. All this kind of shit. And, I mean, there's not really any commercials coming out. There was that one, what's it called? That one preview of it back at E3, I think 2 years ago, with the Unreal Engine 4, and that was pretty clean. If it looks like that, it would be pretty good. The cell shading was cool. I enjoy that kind of shit. Seeing it and then not really seeing it. But I was kind of sad because this year it's coming out. But it makes sense why it wouldn't come out this year. Because, I mean, you've got all these huge games that have been teased for more than a year, like Red Dead Redemption 2 and, 3-shotted. 4-shotted. Like, let's say, like, already. Oh, shit. First try. Let's go. With the Hornet, first try. I'm stuck.
Woohoo! If you want, take time for me. Oh, and I apologize for saying wall sphincters. I say that a lot when I'm frightened.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, the, shit, what was I saying? Yeah, my first legendary, boys, the Hornet. It's the Bladed Hornet, which is really good for Melee Zero and any melee character, but it'll work just fine for me. I'm just going to use its acidic effect. Usually acid is really good against, what's his name? Flint, who's a really hard opening boss, like always has been. And mostly trying to kill him. Oh, man. I remember the first time I tried to kill that. I'll keep that. I'll sell that. I remember the first time I tried to fight him, it took me like 3 hours, and I was playing Zero. And oh man. But she, once you get Anarchy, is a little bit easier to play and all that kind of shit. Alright. His eye's up here. I think it's up here. Where is it? It's his eye down here. Where's his eye? Oh, okay, I guess it auto picked up, I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, just like the right amount of height for Borderlands 3 is all that I asked for, and that's what we're getting. We're getting the normal amount of hype from the community, but not much say from the people that we know that it's happening. We know that it's going to be happening by the time 2020 comes around, the year I graduate, and we just know that it's going to be fun, because all Borderlands games are mostly fun, unless...
Let me get that for you.
The pre-sequel,
Executing
don't get me wrong, is fun as fuck, and I was happy that it came out, but I thought that it was going to be Borderlands 3. Everyone thought it was going to be Borderlands 3, until it said the pre-sequel, and we were all like, fuck. It was cool that it came out, but I feel like the story of it wasn't as good as like the story for Borderlands 2. There were some really good guns, but like the way that it launched wasn't that good. There was no refarmable bosses, anything like that. Well, there were only a few of them, and you would have to do all kinds of shit. Okay, first good gun. That's what I need right there. But yeah, refarmable bosses were missing. That just kind of made it a little bit bad. There still is a lot of balancing problems and leveling problems. Like right now, I'm stuck on a part where you're trying to fight R6, I guess it is. I don't remember. It's that huge flying boy that I forget. I think it's R6 or something like that. F6, I don't remember. Right before the end of the game, you're fighting him. He's kind of like he's kind of like Bunker from this game. I don't remember. I can remember it at a different time. It doesn't matter right now. But, like, it just didn't sit that good with me. And I actually thought it was going to be like Borderlands 3, so I was like, what the fuck? But, I mean, Gearbox are good at making games. Always have been good at making games. Gearbox and 2K together are really, really, really good. There we go, I got a shield. Like always have been. I've loved 2K and Gearbox games together. And, like... Crit. Now there's gonna be a whole nother wave of them. That's good. I feel though, getting away from where I was because I forgot where I was talking. I tend to ramble a lot when I talk. I'm sorry. I feel like the way that the direction that they're going in the development is good, but if they're developing it in the eyes of Pandora, if we're going back to Pandora again, I do not know how I'm gonna feel about that. I think that it would be better if we went to a different character. Not a different character, a different like planet. I really wish that we'd go to what's it called, Promethea, which was another a planet that was teased back in the fucking Easter egg for Battleborn that took a long ass time for everybody to decode. That was talking about Promethea and all that kind of shit. And if they're going in that direction, it's gonna be a good game. The game is just gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun to play. That's what the best thing about Borderlands 2 is. The plot sometimes is a little bit annoying and like kind of not really annoying. That's not what I meant to say. It's kind of repetitive. Sometimes you kind of have to backtrack a little bit, but it's just, and the characters are kind of screwy. But the basis for the game is in how fun it is. The amount of shit that you can do. Blow people's head off, crits and shit like that. The bosses are fun, like actually fucking fun. Imagine that, a game's fun. Whoa. Oh god, what? I didn't say anything. And that's the thing that I've always preferred with Borderlands over, like, Destiny. Destiny's fun. Destiny 1 and 2, don't get me wrong, are a lot of fun. I haven't played the new DLC for Destiny 2, but I've been playing Destiny 2 for the last couple of months whenever my friends want to. And it's a fun game and it's cool, but just the legendaries, they're not really legendaries. The exotic weapons, which are basically legendaries from this game, and just like the gunplay in it, aren't up to par with the standard of Borderlands. Borderlands is always the legendary guns. Fucking Borderlands. Oh shit. Anyways, Borderlands 1 fucking weapons were not as damaging as the weapons from the pre-sequel, of course. Not from the pre-sequel, from Borderlands 2, of course. But just like the pearlescent weapons in that game. Holy shit. I had a fucking revolver, a pearlescent revolver from the first one. That shit did so much damage, and it was clean, dude. Like, it was that game was fun. And Borderlands 2 had it where it was. It produced it, and it made the game awesome. And the pre-sequel kind of ruined it a little bit, but I'm willing to look over that, to go past that. I don't care. Borderlands 2 is awesome. There's so much story to do. I still play Borderlands, the pre-sequel, a lot. Jack is one of my favorite characters. It had really fun characters to play. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But the game was just a little bit flawed. It was extremely flawed, actually. Okay. But, it's hard. But my expectations for Borderlands 3 are set high, and most of the time whenever I set my expectations for a game, they usually turn out to be pretty good. Like, let's say, what game did I say was going to be good? That I said was going to be really good? Well, my cons for that, me saying that, is different because I said that World War II is going to be really good. And I pre-ordered World War II with the DLC. And then it turned out to be not the best COD in the world. Which isn't... It kind of sucks because that game was cool. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm setting my expectations for Borderlands 3 high. Hopefully they can actually do something with it. Another problem with Borderlands, the pre-sequel, is that it wasn't actually 2K. It was 2K Australia, and it was still Gearbox, but it was 2K Australia, a different company. But then again, different companies working on games is sometimes a good thing. Fallout New Vegas, for instance. Oh my fucking god. Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. Still, in my top 10 games of all time. And that's due to the fact that It's just a great, interesting game. That what's that recharge? Oh shit, that's a better recharge. I'm gonna put that on. Just give me 1 second instead of like 20. So that's good. Oh, there's an ammo shop up here, isn't there? The fuck? I don't know.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sure. Anything ain't soon enough.
There we go. Wait. Setting your expectations high on a game is sometimes a bad thing, sometimes a good thing. I feel like for Borderlands 3, they can't really go wrong unless they completely change the meta, completely change the way that the game works, and make it like Destiny or COD. Just try to make it like an annual franchise. I think that'll ruin it, and I probably will not play it if they make it into something like that. Don't get me wrong, will still play it fully with all the DLC and everything, I don't care. But I would just feel horrible if they screw it up like that. Like, there's not a reason for them to do that. They shouldn't have the right to do that shit. Because if they ruin it, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I've been waiting for this game how long? We've all been waiting for this game how long? All the people in the community, that is. But just the fact that we've waited so long for a game, hopefully that means that it's gonna be good. And if it's not good, I don't know what to do. And Duke Nukem Forever, or Duke Nukem, whichever the one was that was shitty, that was by 2K and on Gearbox. The fault with that was it went through production hell. This game, as far as I know, I don't really know. Nobody really knows anything about development right now, but it hasn't really gone through development hell. We just know that it's happening. We know that it's happening soon. That's all I know. I'm hoping it'll come out in the next... Shit, I hope it comes out tomorrow. I'll fucking buy it, but I'll pre-order it. I'll do anything to play it. But my expectations, like I said, are high. The game's gonna be good, I believe. But if it's not...
Captain Flint's death as prolonged as possible. Quite the douche he is.
I'll do this.
See my hat? Well, it's the hat of a gentleman.
And yet it's missing something. Some
I'm gonna get this Bullymong hair from them.
I think some
Fuck.
might do the trick if you could bring me some.
I'll do that, get to level 5, and then...
Rip it from their hides with your bare hands. Just weaken a bullymong with gunfire, then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Yeah. I believe, though, that I'm gonna talk about characters first. I'm gonna talk about graphics, engines, all that kind of shit. The graphics, I believe, are gonna... Yeah, I'll start with graphics. The graphics with the Unreal Engine 4. We've seen what that does. Games like Fortnite use it. Fortnite, I enjoy it. It's a fun game to play. I play Playground. Playground reminds me of games like Minecraft or things like that I used to play when I was younger. Games on the PS2, anything like that. It reminds me of those. It's fun, don't get me wrong. The game's just not very good. If you know what I'm saying. It's not that it's bad. It's just that it's not very good. And they update it. I just like to see what they update, and I like to play with my friends. I like to play Playground with my friends. 1v1 them, shit like that. That's always been my favorite thing. But yeah. Borderlands 3 will use the Unreal Engine 4. We know that. We know that from the tech demo that we saw back at E3, I think 2 years ago. And it's going to be really good looking. Because the way that this game is, I think this is the Unreal Engine 3 that this was in. I'm pretty sure that's what it's in. Don't get angry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that's in. Okay, that did work. graphics are gonna be cool. I think that it's not gonna be that much of a deal if they're bad. Because like this game, before its time, looked really well, looked really good, and it's nice that it came when it did. Not meant to do that. I'm gonna take the shotgun, I think. What is that? That's shit. But yeah. Just like like I said, the graphics are gonna be good. Next, the characters. And nobody really knows how the characters are gonna go. I think that they should give us an extent of a character customization kind of thing. Because the skins in this game are cool looking, but they don't work for me. They don't make me feel immersed in my character. I feel like they'll make a Fallout approach. Like, go all the way to the way that Fallout lets you create your characters. Not to the way of skills. I think that you should be able to pick your skill, like in Destiny, first. And then create your character. Give us a good character customization. Like, make us be able to, like, let our character look unique as possible. Add, like, different races. Like, make, like, a... And, of course, there's going to be, like, a Siren. And there's going to be kind of, like, a heavy character, like a Gunzerker. Not a Gunzerker, though. But it's, like, kind of, like, a heavy character. Like Brick from Borderlands 1. Or the Gunzerker from this game. And... whatever the heavy... What was, like, heavy? I guess Wilhelm would have been the heavy in the pre-sequel. Well, maybe Claptrap too. I don't know. Just whatever. If they're gonna do something like that, and then have a Siren, and then have a character, maybe like Zero.
And I had a gentleman's agreement in the past. I give him the loot from the bodies Jack ditches in the glacier. He promises not to torture me for hours at a time. Then he does it anyway. But that ends today. We're gonna take him out, steal my ship back, and sail to Sanctuary. You know,
Here's what's
is
gonna
that job I
happen,
sent you on
Vault
going
Hunter.
okay?
My first mate Boom Boom is gonna kill ya.
Let me know when you're
Jack's
done with
gonna
that job.
piss.
Is that job
And
I sent
I'm
you on
gonna
going
play
okay? Let me know when you're done with that job.
chest cavity.
Is that job I sent you on going okay? Let me know when you're done with that job.
I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. I'm sorry. I'll talk more about it tomorrow. I was in the middle of something. I have to go somewhere, but I'll be back in about a while, and don't worry, I'll stream again. Y'all have a great day, and I hope I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.